right, don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. Promo code Goodfellow1Boxing. Get you 18% off the 100% all natural products. Website, promo code, description. Thanks. All right, one of my subs brought this up today while we was live. He said, why doesn't Jermell Charlo just step in and take Jarrett Hurd's place and fight Julian Williams December 14th? All right, let's talk about it. We back. Goodfellow Sports TV in the building. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Won't miss another video. And I'm like, damn, I didn't think about that, man. My boy Trey Bostic brought it up. And I'm like, damn, I didn't think about that. And at the end of the day, I know Jermell Charlo want to get revenge on Tony Harrison, and everybody said, well, you just trying to make your boy Tony Harrison, duck Jermell Charlo. Come on, because then Tony Harrison probably take on Erislandy Lara. All right, I'm just saying from that standpoint of view, if they want J-Rock to remain the main event, and they want to continue to compete and try to, obliterate Top Rank, is that what they trying to do? If you hang around in the video, I'll give y'all some more information. I kind of said this earlier, but it's a hot topic right now behind the scenes. But, why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't Jermell Charlo? If you felt you beat Tony Harrison, as long as you get in the paperwork that you get the winner, and they already saying had Jarrett Hurd and J-Rock and Lara, Jarrett Hurd, J-Rock and Charlo and Harrison too, the two fighting the winners was going to meet each other regardless. Okay? So, Jermell Charlo, he can have 2 belts around his waist or around him, or 3 if you count the IBO. And at the end of the day, I think that's a more scintillating main event than Lara and J-Rock. And for J-Rock, I will welcome Jermell Charlo. That's an easier fight for him stylistically wise than Erislandy Lara. I'm not saying that Erislandy Lara I'm not saying Jermell Charlo some type of cupcake or bum, but styles wise, I feel Erislandy Lara would cause J-Rock all types of problems. And if he was younger, I would be 100% sure he would beat J-Rock. But J-Rock a hell of a fighter. Don't get me wrong. He could fight at all 3 ranges, from outside in the middle, and he could fight, inside. He dominated Jarrett Hurd. But, people say you can't just say because he dominated Jarrett Hurd and Jarrett Hurd dominated Lara. It don't work like that. That triangle theory don't work in boxing. It's styles. And, could can J-Rock at this point in his career outbox Lara and not work him? Yeah. But Lara's still pretty tough. He is southpaw. And you know what? That's the type of fight that he need. Unless J-Rock is going to be committed to walking through Erislandy Lara. But I'm not sure that he can walk through Lara like Jarrett Hurd did. He was able to walk through Jarrett Hurd, and that's nice, but Lara just a different animal for him. And for the fans, I wouldn't want a Lara J-Rock main event on Fox. Now, if you tell me they're going to make Tony Harrison and Charlo 2 the main event, and that's hard to do when you got, the guy, people look at it as the number 1 154-pounder, J-Rock, is the main event. He's fighting on the undercard of the fight. I think that's a tad bit disrespectful. So, and if I'm J-Rock, the easier fight is Jermell Charlo, stylistically wise. Charlo got to telegraph all his punches. J-Rock is a slick fighter. And I think he'll dispatch the little lion cub if he come fight the same way he did versus Tony Harrison. I do. And then the day I watched him fight Jorge Cota, and I didn't see no improvement. I didn't see, him, letting his shots flow. He's still telegraphing his shots. He's still bringing his shots from Kentucky. He's still throwing one big shot. He's not letting his shots flow like he used to. Like I said, either or these guys are probably going to beat Charlo. But if I had to say one that I felt most comfortable defeating him, I think it's J-Rock. I think J-Rock is going to beat Charlo easier. Because Charlo doesn't use his boxing ability. He Errol Spence Jr. Think he a clone. If Jermell Charlo get back to what he did with Ronnie Shields and just add a little bit of aggressiveness, no doubt in my mind, he's the most talented 154-pounder. He may be the most talented guy from 47 to 60. He got those tools, but he emotional. It kind of his emotions and being with Derrick James and fighting in that type of violent style, it's just not a good mix. Okay, it's like oil and water. It just don't mix for him. And I'm sorry to say that. And I'm saying this from a guy that watched him fight Muyaki and Demetrius Hopkins and Gabriel Rosado and Vanes Monterosian, guy that was on his toes, boxing, using his check hook, using his boxing ability. If he was just able to incorporate a little bit more aggressiveness in his style and not overhaul it the way he did, none of these dudes at 54 can touch Jermell Charlo. But now the way he's fighting with Derrick James, any of them can beat him on any given night. Lara can beat him. Harrison can beat him. Williams can beat him. He handicapping himself. And there's no disrespect to Derrick James. He tell him, let your shots flow. And he still do. He just don't listen to him. That style ain't good for him. But I believe that if I'm J-Rock, I'm pushing for to get the Jermell Charlo fight. And I'll let Tony fight Lara. Now, if Tony fight Lara, that's a tough fight for Tony Harrison. You know what? Lara gonna give any of these young dudes that like to box from the outside a problem. Tony's going to be real aggressive with Lara. He gonna have to really, fight on that front foot and bully Lara, because it's gonna be tough to outbox somebody like him. He gonna have to use his jab and use his right hand. He gonna have to be aggressive for him. That's a difficult fight to call. And like I said, any of these dudes that box and don't have that huge power, which Tony got some good power, Lara gonna be a problem. If you ain't gonna smother Lara like Castanos did, or you not gonna be aggressive and beat him up, he gonna be a problem for all three of these guys. All of them. He's no longer training with Ronnie Shields neither. So he gonna be a problem with all these guys, man. I wouldn't want the fight. I wouldn't want Lara to be the main event versus J-Rock. Long story short, I wouldn't want it, because it's gonna be a snooze fest. So if I'm them, if I'm Jermell Charlo, maybe I advocate, and as long as I know that whoever win Tony Harrison, whoever he choose to fight, long as I know I'm gonna get that winner, it's cool. But it is what it is. They want to do Lara and J-Rock. I go back and forth between the Bud card and the ESPN pay-per-view UFC card that night. But I'm not feeling none of the main events. The Zone, Kel Jaffe and Juan Estrada, that's gonna be a blowout. I wouldn't be feeling Lara and J-Rock. It'll be a good fight stylistically wise, but to me it's just gonna be an ugly, boring fight. And I wouldn't be feeling, Crawford and Ingus. You know what I'm saying? I like Crawford, and I think he going to beat Ingus. That's the one I watch. You know what I'm saying? And I go back and forth a little bit, or have it, on my tab, my phone for J-Rock and Lara. But I'm just not a fan of the J-Rock and Lara style fight. But it's my opinion. But the undercards would be the best thing that night, because you had Comey and Lopez on ESPN, and then you had Harrison and Charlo 2 on Fox. So you got the undercards more anticipated and more salivate. We salivate more over than the main event. Now, some things I'm hearing behind the scenes before I wrap up the video is that Mikey and Pacquiao is it. But the only thing we need to determine at this point is either is it going to be on Top Rank, or is it going to be on Fox or Showtime? All right, Top Rank and PBC is battling for the rights to Pacquiao and Mikey Garcia. Now, just knowing the history of it, Al Heyman seems to pay his guys more money. Now, Walt Disney might open up the pocketbooks for Mikey or Pacquiao, but Mikey and Pacquiao is going down one way or another right now unless something changes. Either it's going to be on Top Rank, or it's going to be in a PBC affiliate with Fox or Showtime. So they just behind the scenes, they not letting nobody know. Top Rank not saying nothing, PBC officials not saying nothing, so they bidding for Mikey and Pacquiao. And like I said, it was said by Mike Coppinger that Pacquiao only had a 2-fight deal with PBC. So PBC is trying to, not let Top Rank have any power right now. But very may well, Eddie Hearn might snatch in with John Skipper and John Ruskin and snatch it and take it to the Zone. So I'm not hearing nothing about the Zone being in the mix. It's Top Rank and PBC is battling for Mikey and in a Pacquiao fight, but I don't give a hell about it. Errol Spence need his turn before Mikey get his shit, but y'all know how the game go. Mikey got the complexion for the selection. But don't forget, we on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. You can reach out to the email if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, a video request. You want to keep sharing the videos, please do that. You want to make a donation, that link's in the description. Other than that, don't forget to check out our sponsor, The HellBlaze.com. Promo code GoodFellowOneBoxing to 18% off the 100% all natural products, lotion, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, deodorant, toothpaste, hair pomade, much, much more. Website, promo code, description. Check them out. Products are super dope. Use them myself. And then, we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Intro instrumental link there as well, too. Goodfellas Sports TV. One time for the one time we gone.